Hey, it's Amanda again, and I'm going to do my video on how I do my eyes. We have cream to powder eyeshadow. Never thought I would like it, but I will never, ever, ever go back to powder. You don't have all the fallout underneath your eyes. You don't have to worry about redoing your foundation because of all the fallout from your powdered eyeshadow. It's very, very easy to do. It has a few little tricks to it. Main thing is, while it's still wet, you can move it as much as you want. As soon as it dries, it is there all day long. It has Cineplex Complex in it, which we've talked about before, which is a kinetic enzyme which will renew your skin cells 23% faster than normal. So what it's doing is it's bringing all of the new skin cells forward, so you have more of a dewy look than an old dried out look, which none of us really want to have anyway. All right, today I'm going to use Sandstone Pearl Shimmer, and what I do, these are concentrated, highly concentrated, so it does not take a lot. I usually just kind of put a little bit on my lid. What I do for this is like a primer. Everything else is going to stay in place just where I want it all day long. The brushes that I'm using, this is from Crown Brush Company. It's an AC011 double-sided blender brush. This is actually not really for eyeshadows, but it works perfectly. So that's what I use. All right. The next thing I'm going to actually do the highlight, and today I'm going to do Whisper Pink. So what I do is I take this, I literally do 2 or 3 dots up at the top. I take the other end of this, I move it around. I'm going to look in the big mirror and make sure it's actually in the right spot. Using the phone is not very easy to do. Okay, so I've got that done, and I always keep just a Kleenex handy and wipe off my brush, just a simple wipe on the brush as I go. All right, now I'm going to use Mocha Java Shimmer. It's a very, very, very pretty color. It's a neutral brown, and I'm just going to put that on my lid. Again, a little goes a long, long way. You can always add to, but it's very difficult to take off. So you can always build your color up. So start off with just a little bit. Now, I'm gonna put the Mocha Java Shimmer down, but grab the regular Mocha Java because that's what I use for my eyebrows here in just a minute. Make sure you put the shimmer down and grab the matte because you don't need shimmery eyebrows. All right, next is Bronze Shimmer. This is one I take and I literally do 2 dots here, 2 dots there. I take this and I move it into my crease. And I'll blend that a little bit better. I want to get to this before it even has a chance to dry out on me. Now I take the bigger end and I just blend it, blend it, blend it. The last thing you want are definitive lines that show the differentiation of your color. What you want is for one to slowly bleed into the other and have that look instead of line, line, line like we did in the 80s. We don't want that anymore. I think I want a little bit more, so I'm gonna do 1 dot there and 1 dot there. As you can see, a little goes a long, long way. Just making my crease a little bit more pronounced. Blend it. And that's all there is to it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take our Onyx, again, cream to powder eyeshadow, and an eyeliner brush, and show you how I do my eyeliner. Now, you can take this applicator, let me wipe a little bit off so you can see this applicator, as you can tell, has a tip on it. Some people turn the tip over and use that. I don't want as large and as bold of a line today. So what I do is I take my brush, I just knock off a little bit. Remember, a little bit goes a long way. This is highly concentrated pigment. If it's a new tube, it will be a lot more pigmented. Well, not pigmented, but it takes even less when it's new. This is not a very new tube. You use so little of this. One tube lasts me a good 8 to 10 months, sometimes even up to a year. Well, I can't say all. Most of our products have a 3-year shelf life. But if you're like the bulk of us, you will use it way before then. Okay, now I need to get in the big mirror I need to even it up a little bit. And as simple as that, my eyeliner is getting done. Get a little bit more. I'm going to use the big mirror for this. Get a little bit more. And that is all there is to it. We do have a liquid eyeliner. I use it sometimes. It looks like this. Comes in, well, I always use the black, but it comes in black and brown. You shake it up, and it has the tiniest little brush, so you can get more of a precise line that way, but I always use just a simple eyeliner brush and the Onyx. Alright, now for eyebrows. Get you a little bitty angled brush. I take the Mocha Java. I literally just take a little bit off of the applicator. I don't even go up to the top. I just get it from here. Always start in the middle and work your way down first, and then you work your way back up. Now, good rule of thumb as to where is it supposed to be? Okay, the start of your eyebrow, you take a pencil or anything straight and go from the edge of your nose up. Your arch should be directly in line with your pupil. And then everybody always says, how far do I go out? You take the tip of your brush, bring it up to your eye at an angle, and that's where it should end. Okay, now I'm just going to do the other side. Start in the middle, work your way out. And then go back to the front. I've got it started and stopped in a good place. And now my eyebrows are done. Alright, for eyelashes, I'm gonna make it real quick because we're running almost a 10-minute video on this. I'm sorry. We have a product called SeneGence, which is volcanic ash, which will coat your eyelashes. All mascara is drying. That's just the nature of the product. Our SeneGence actually coats each individual lash so that you don't have as much drying, breaking, and brittle lashes. Your lashes will actually grow more. Whenever you take it off at night, you're going to use our Fuchs cleaner, which I put in a spray bottle. It takes it, melts it right off. Otherwise, it is smear proof, waterproof, tear proof, cry proof, hug people, smear proof, whatever you want to call it. And what you're going to do, I'm not going to bore you with this, but you take it and you literally just coat your lashes. It actually makes each lash look longer and fatter, depending on how many layers you want to use. I just do one layer because I was extremely blessed to have long eyelashes. So all I do is I put it on the top, I put it on the bottom. Sorry, I can't see this. We all make funny faces whenever we put on makeup. You let it dry just a little bit. If you wanted a second coat to increase the thickness and the length, you can do that now. I'll go ahead and do that and show you. Okay, that's on. And then you take the mascara. Again, waterproof, sweatproof, smudge-proof, budge-proof, cry-proof, flake-proof. You won't have the little... It looks like fiber lashes without having the fibers that are going to fall on your face, get in your contacts, do all that. I have worn contacts since I was little bitty, and a lot of products would aggravate my contacts, irritate my contacts. Our makeup, skincare, and even our removers have not bothered my contacts at all. Very, very gentle to my contacts. And since my dad is an optometrist, he tends to watch that kind of stuff whenever I have a red eye. And that hasn't happened with the SeneGence products at all. Okay, mascara is done, and I will take this down and show you. I don't know if you can see it from the side, how well it truly works. And I will shut this one off, if I can get this back in here, and I'll come back and do blush and lips, and we'll be done. Have a good day, y'all. Bye.